Hello everyone, welcome to Market Astrology and Horoscope. This is the new moon in 14-degree Taurus. Before I start, I sincerely appreciate your support by tuning into this channel. Thank you very much for your subscriptions. And I'd like to also first start out with an apology regarding an error in the name mentioned in my past recording. The Brexit and the Bull Bear Cafe's crypto, money, and tipping point. I said Scalini, the Italian politician, instead of Salvini. Excuse me for the error. Okay, let's start. This new moon brings matters of jobs or employment, health and well-being, and wages. This all sounds like living standards, quality of life, huh? Are we getting the pay and benefits we deserve? Since I post individual predictions of each zodiac sign, I would like to focus here on what will we hear in the news. This differs from country to country also. Therefore, I will talk about Ireland, UK, although Australia, Holland, Russia, Italy, Greece, and even Tasmania will be affected by this new moon. How you as an individual is affected depends on your ascendant and its ruler. So if you are not touched by the lunation, you just hear about matters highlighted by the lunation. In April's Bull Bear Cafe Crypto, Money, and Tipping Point, I discussed the explosions and fire and violence. The predictions have now occurred. That is why I am posting my pictures of Notre Dame. This area around Notre Dame is called the Latin Quarter. Across the same river is Saint Michel, the statue there. And behind that is the Sorbonne, Sorbonne University. Those of you in Paris or have lived in Paris are well aware that the cathedral was always under repair. I was glad to hear that Pietà was saved, and I think the organ too. If you listen to my earlier videos, you will likely find that a strange pattern emerges. Excuse me, and I will take that up in a separate video. Listen to the China video and the Bull Bear Cafe Crypto, Money, and Tipping Point if you haven't. Many people now know about the Uyghurs, the Muslim minority, their condition in China and what's happening to them. So somehow I just get the feeling maybe that has something to do with it. Okay, let's move on. In the U.S., we'll be hearing about deals actually happening with governments and especially concerning commodities. Congress and Treasury and government workers would be at odds again. However, this time it's about deal making, or should I say solid deals. We will also be hearing about the activities of health and human services, government workers, and even the armed forces, workmen's comp and unemployment issues, minimum wage, health care, taxes, pension, and 401k status should come to the fore. Of course, again, the astronomical compensations of our CEOs will be more pronounced. There will be a lot of focus on the deals such as USMCA, that's US, Mexico, and Canada, commodities such as steel, and inflation. Food and housing prices are a matter of concern. Online food and its convenience could also make headlines. I am referring to companies like Uber Eats, Amazon, Go Stores, and Walmart, and others too. However, deals with other countries are very highlighted. Amazon and Walmart are highly focused abroad. Up until now, the workers were loaded with debt. American wages are growing and maybe even faster than expected. You will hear about government deals crystallizing, and American wages are well on its growth path. Americans are going from high debt, taxes, and insurance to higher income. In the UK, matters regarding housing, lending, British currency, and wage earners worried about their properties are highlighted. Of course, matters with Ireland is a big topic. Foreign investments, although not as apparent, is about to come to the fore. What the authorities highlighted, UK may be in a celebratory mood. And when I say what the authorities highlighted, I'm talking specifically about the 14-degree Taurus. And government head, I'm talking about Theresa May, and the parliament members are at odds. But, and they've been at odds for a long time, but both sides will find a way out and overcome the hurdles under this new moon. If you listen to my Brexit video, you know that I read this to be about money. See, UK must pay EU every month if they remain in the EU. In Ireland, I see a celebration, although there is a crisis and their currency and wages are about to undergo a very disruptive or unprecedented change. This change has not surfaced yet. They could be celebrating the current stability given by their parliament. I think this could be about that backstop or issue of the customs. It's about Northern Ireland border. So yes, it has to do with money and could come to some agreement on that. But for some reason, there's some kind of celebration going on and has to do with money. So, and I think you're, from my last Brexit reading, that I think that this is a done deal as far as the Brexit is concerned. So I'm going to do another video on Brexit. It's because I looked at Jeremy Hunt's excuse me, the what is that? The health services. He's now foreign minister, and I looked at his natal chart, or actually I looked at his chart. It's not the exact his natal chart, but I looked at his chart, and the reason I looked at it is because he recently last week came to Japan and gave a talk in Japanese to the students at Hibiya High School, and I listened to it. So that that made me look up his birth chart, and that's why I'm very optimistic, or let's say I think that this the Brexit is going to happen. But I think for now, the new moon, it's highlighting these two countries, UK, Ireland, United States, and I wish I could talk about the others, but that will be too long. So for now, until next time, again, thank you very much for tuning in to this channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for subscribing. And until then,